It's your boy Aman,
It's your boy Hummus.
and today you are back with another video, and we are at Scene Indian Kitchen in Manchester Spinning Field. We will be dining here. We will also be having a chat with the owner Asif, as well as Hummus. You wanna let him know what we have in store?
Yep, today we have a special guest with us today, who we have invited, called Afzal Khan, who is a member of Parliament as well as the ex-mayor of Greater Manchester, who is going to be dining with us today. So we're just going to give him a few questions, talk to him about his political career, and review the food at the end with Asif and Afzal Khan. So let's enjoy the food and dine with Afzal Khan. So Mr. Afzal Khan, we are going to be preparing for the meal which is Asif has been preparing for. Just like to ask you a few questions about your political career. So as we know, you have been former mayor of Manchester. So how has Manchester changed as a city?
Well, look, being a Lord Mayor of Manchester is an amazing experience. You get to see the whole city, the 360 degrees, how the city ticks. And in Manchester, we've seen amazing transformation. It is now a world-class city. But if you go back 30, 40 years, it was slowly going down actually. But it's come up now. So it's all around. You can see the buildings itself. You can tell how some of the old buildings sit so comfortably with some of the many modern buildings we have as well. Many sport facilities are state of the art in the country. Our universities are again top in the world. It's top 40 university, Manchester University. So it's a major city with major institutions which function from here. We're connected to an airport which we own half of it as a city council. So it shows you the strength of the city council.
Guys, obviously we are Scene Restaurant. As you can see, we have this beautiful food which is being presented to us by Mr. Asif and his staff. Asif, could you please tell us what is this lovely food? Because I'm getting really hungry and it's making my mouth real water. You know what I mean? So could you just...
We don't know where to start off.
We don't know where to start off.
Well, I shall tell you what is what, and then you can decide what you want to start with. The concept of our restaurant is that we're an Indian street food restaurant. So like you get the Spanish tapas, we're the Indian version of the tapas. So what we have here, this here is your traditional meat platter with a selection of the favorites. Now when we say the favorites, it's the favorites of the customers. Okay. So the items that do sell a lot, we give them as a mix for people to try, initially served for two. This one here is called the Royal Kashmiri Tikka. I'm from Kashmir, so obviously we had to have Kashmiri inspiration on here. Now it's chicken breast, which has been marinated in yogurt, Kashmiri spices. And then what we do is we have, like the aloo tikki, the mixture that you have with the aloo tikki, we have this inside the chicken breast. We roll it, we grill it, and then we bake it with cheese on top. And garnished with onions, pomegranate and fresh coriander. It's been on the menu for a couple of months now, and it's proven to be one of our most popular selling items. In the middle is your samosa chaat. Now it's a little bit different to your traditional samosa chaat because of the presentation. It's served in a papadum. We make the papadum, we put the samosa inside it, chickpeas garnished with sweet yogurt, tamarind, mango, fresh coriander, pomegranate. Now the most interesting item that I think that we have is the Sultan Puri roll. Now everybody does a kebab in the Indian food industry.
Yeah, they do.
So this is a Sikh kebab, believe it or not. It's a sea kebab that has been grilled, and then it's got some tamarind and mango sauce on the inside, and then we wrap the pastry around it, which is like your paratha, and then we grill it again, and we serve it with some separate mango and tamarind sauce. So that's one of our most popular items. Now, this on the menu is called the Sultan Puri roll. Beyond this, we have what we call the pani puri or the golgappe, served with your 3 different sauces. So you have the sweet yogurt, you have the hara sauce, which is fresh coriander, fresh mint, and some dry herbs, and then you have the tamarind, which seems to be a little bit more popular. So now the way you would have this is you can either have the sauces individually inside the puri itself, or you can mix the sauces.
Okay.
Entirely up to you. I've told you what it is. What do you want to start with?
Just a quick question. You know, with the pani puri,
Yes.
People have been telling me you can't have it one bite. You have to put it all in your mouth, innit?
Absolutely.
Is that the traditional way? Yeah.
That is the traditional way. Now,
If you try the other way, you'll find out why.
I think Mr. Afzal has tried or seen somebody try it. So the puri itself has got some potatoes and chickpeas inside it, which have been lightly garnished with some dry herbs. Now, the way I like it is you put the hara sauce in first, just a small amount. Then you add in the tamarind sauce and then the sweet yogurt on top, and then you eat it all in one bite and just wait for the explosion of flavors in your mouth.
No.
What about these colorful drinks?
You just reminded me.
Colorful food platter in front of you, as well as your colorful drinks. The one that you have in front of you just there, that is called the Sheila Ki Jawani. Yes, definitely. So after you've had a drink of this, you're gonna start dancing. You're not gonna be able to stop. And then for you to continue, we've got Munni Badnaam Hui. Okay. So this one.
Names, huh?
Quirky, obviously, scene is a little bit different to your ordinary Indian restaurants. We like to do things a little bit different.
Asif, you can do the honors because I think we're a bit stuck on where to start.
You should give us a recommendation.
Your knife and forks are right in front of you. I'm gonna make you some pani puri to begin with.
No problem.
Okay, so you can take your first bite of this and then see how you get on with the rest of the items. We should try with the Honourable Mr. Afzal Khan first, because he's got a little bit of experience, you know. So he's gonna. So he's going to set an example for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It looks really nice, actually. I must admit, it's so awesome. When I was young, this was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You'd want to try the one with the sauces inside. Absolutely, that one.
You're right, actually. It does a good taste.
Wow, it just bursts in your mouth with lots of flavors.
Nice, isn't it?
So what is your opinion, gents? You've been on many travels around the subcontinent, so you must have tried something similar there, or is this your first time trying something like this?
This is my obviously multiple time of trying this, but I would say this is the most modern twist upon it, because obviously it's a little bit more different towards everyone else. I do love it. The flavors are beautiful, and the chutney really comes through.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
can
makes
feel
it.
all
for me.
the flavor just burst in the mouth, and it's amazing.
That's what we try to achieve. All the individual flavors must come through. You should be able to taste them all. Now you can continue with the rest of the food.
Plenty more to come, yeah.
Absolutely. This is only the beginning.
The beginning.
This is the beginning. This is your starters.
Wow.
And then we're going to move on to the main meals.
Okay, so now we're on the main course. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Asif for the amazing starter. So Mr. Asif, what have you laid out for us here?
For your main meals, we've got quite a variety for you here. We have for you in front of me, which is the Grand Thali. Wow. Which is a selection of street food. Okay. This is how the street food is recognized throughout the subcontinent in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. This is the way. So you try a little bit of everything. So it falls into the concept that we have in the restaurant. Here we have your traditional chicken Punjabi masala.
Yeah.
The recipe is a North Indian or North Pakistani recipe from the region of Punjab itself.
Okay.
Here we have your Murg Kashmiri chicken.
Yes.
Now, what we've done with this dish here, we've used the chicken breast and we've threaded it. Okay, and then we've cooked it in that way with onions, peppers. In Kashmir, we would recognize this dish as a jalfrezi. That's how they would do the traditional jalfrezi, which is quite popular. But we've named it the Kashmiri Murg here, so to take it back to the roots. In the big handi here, we have your handi gosht, which is cooked off the bone in the traditional Lahori style.
Looks well nice.
Served with a selection of your breads, which we have tandoori roti, naan breads and chapatis. And I'd just like to highlight, within the thali itself, we have something called the Lahori Safed Kadai. Now traditionally your kadai would be similar looking to this here. But the Safed Kadai, if you go to Lahore, it's very popular that they make it with yogurt. Okay, the flavors are still intense. You still get the flavors coming through. You have the spice there, but the only difference is the color. The color is white. We have here, which is in India, it's recognized as butter chicken. In Pakistan, they would say chicken makhani. So it's cooked with butter, cooked with cream, very delicately spiced. The only thing that we've taken out of this is traditionally you would have ground cashew nut inside the dish, but because of the allergens that we have and the guidelines that we have to follow through in this country, a lot of people would prefer to have it with no nuts. So therefore we've made this dish with no nuts. Okay, so yeah, you've got a lot of street food, some main meals, some bread, some fries, and a good selection for you gents to try. And I think we should allow these honourable gentlemen here to make a start. And then we'll see how you guys get on.
So Mr. Khan, Mr. Hussain, would you like to do the honors?
Mr. Afzal, I see you were looking at the butter chicken there.
Yeah, I thought that was
I
interesting.
seen the sparkle in your eye.
That's right. I thought this Kashmiri chicken sounded okay to me.
It's reminded me home now. I'm from Lahore.
So he can have a look.
Yeah.
So
I'm sitting in a home now.
we kind of know what you guys are gonna go for.
So what would you like to try first? You tell me what you would like to try and I'll put it in for you.
What I'd like to try is the chicken, butter chicken,
The butter chicken,
and the
the Safed Murg. Okay, so let's get you some of the butter chicken.
I think 1 spoon would be enough.
I think we'll put quite a lot of sauce into this one.
Yes.
The butter sauce.
And the creamy, the whole one.
And we'll give you some of the Lahori chicken to try.
I would like to try the lamb.
Lamb.
Just a spoon.
Wow.
Thank you. Mr. Naim, first of all, it was a pleasure to have you here as our special guest. How did you enjoy the food? What was your favorite? And can you rate it out of 10?
Look, it's a pleasure. First of all, you invited us here, seen, and for me, it's like sitting in the house. I was born in Lahore, so he reminded me today, taking me back now 30 years when I used to go out young and try all sorts of food, street food. So today I've seen that here as well and tried it and enjoyed it, and it brings back the memories. So it was wonderful. I mean, everything was tasty, delicious, very delicious really.
Out of 10, what would you rate?
Well, it'd be unfair if go down the 10, so it was a 10 of 10.
So Mr. Khan sir, it was a pleasure having you here. dine with us. I've got two questions for you. What was your favorite dish and your rating out of 10?
Well, first of all, let me also thank you. You know, it's been a difficult year and a half for all of us. So coming out here, enjoying this fantastic food, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think the whole experience has been really good. Then if you go on to the starters, again you see the variety they had there. It was almost things we already knew, tasted, and yet they had put a twist on it. And that I thought what was special about coming here. That almost every starter we tried, there was a sort of unique twist of their own they have added into it. So I enjoyed those starters as well. And then the main course again, you know, the taste was top notch. It was very authentic, and I enjoyed all the dishes they actually gave us. I only wish I had more appetite so I could eat a lot more. What I would say is, I would probably give about 9, which is pretty good actually. Yeah, I think that's a good mark. Yeah, I mean, we would certainly come back here again. I thought it's lovely.
Asif, we have got all the reviews from these lovely people. Mr. Aman has given a review, Afzal Khan, Mr. Naim and me. They all said the food was amazing and they would rate it more than a 10 if they could, but we only give them a chance to give 10. So we just like to say thank you very much for your hospitality towards us as well, for giving us the permission to make a video, as well as Afzal Khan and Mr. Naim has really appreciated the food and everything.
It was an honor for letting us be here, and we have really enjoyed the food today. So thank you and hats off to you.
You're more than welcome. I really appreciate your feedback, and to the honourable guests as well. Thank you very much for coming down and giving us the opportunity to present you with what we do best, or what we believe that we do best. And with you two young men, I really wish you all the success.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of hard work that goes into what you're doing behind the scenes, and you guys are managing it really well. Keep it alive, keep it strong, and keep it going.
Yes. Thank you. It's your boy Aman.
It's your boy Hummus.
And today we have dined in Scene Indian Kitchen in Spinning Fields, Manchester, with a special guest,
Afzal Khan, who is the ex-mayor of Greater Manchester. Thank you very much to Afzal Khan for joining us today, and a special thank you to Asif from Scene Restaurant, who has given the most hospitality and shown us so much love and support. All the links in the description will be below to their Instagram and their website. So like, follow, share and subscribe. And this is Hummus from Sleek Boyz.
and keep it locked with the Sleek Boys.